Welcome to this discussion on a fundamental concept in education, metacognition. At its heart, metacognition is often described as thinking about thinking. It represents a higher-order cognitive skill that profoundly influences how we learn and grow. This ability plays a crucial and multifaceted role in fostering lifelong learning. It moves beyond simply acquiring facts and figures, enabling a deeper engagement with educational processes. Metacognition extends far beyond mere knowledge acquisition, transforming how individuals interact with new information. It involves understanding one's own unique learning processes. This self-awareness is key to becoming an effective and independent learner. Furthermore, it includes monitoring personal learning progress with a critical eye. This monitoring allows learners to assess their comprehension and skill development in real time. Critically, metacognition involves adapting learning strategies for maximum effectiveness. This flexibility ensures that learning methods are always optimized for the task at hand. Ultimately, the aim is to optimize the overall learning process itself. By consciously managing our cognitive efforts, we can achieve better outcomes. In essence, self-awareness serves as the guiding star for learning, illuminating the path to mastery and continuous improvement. Metacognition is typically broken down into two primary components: knowledge of cognition and regulation of cognition. Understanding these distinct elements helps us appreciate the full scope of metacognitive practice. Both are essential for developing robust learning habits. Knowledge of cognition refers to what you know about your own cognitive processes. This includes understanding personal cognitive strengths, recognizing where your mind naturally excels. It also encompasses an awareness of personal cognitive weaknesses, identifying areas that require more effort or different approaches. This component also involves comprehending the nature of different learning tasks. You learn to recognize whether a task requires memorization, critical analysis, or creative problem solving. Furthermore, it includes an awareness of various available learning strategies. Knowing different techniques allows you to select the most appropriate one for any given situation. This knowledge facilitates self-assessment of learning capabilities. You can accurately judge what you know and what you still need to learn. It enables the identification of areas of excellence, highlighting subjects or skills where you naturally thrive. Conversely, it helps pinpoint areas requiring more focused attention, guiding your study efforts effectively. For example, a student might recognize a visual learning preference for diagrams and flowcharts. This metacognitive insight then informs their study choices, leading them to seek out or create visual aids. This self-knowledge makes learning more efficient and enjoyable. Regulation of cognition is the active process of managing your learning. It involves the conscious control and adjustment of your cognitive activities. This component is about putting your knowledge of cognition into practice. It involves planning learning activities before you even begin. This includes setting aside time, gathering resources, and outlining your approach. Monitoring one's understanding during learning is another critical aspect. This means regularly checking if you are truly grasping the material, not just passively reading it. Evaluating the effectiveness of learning strategies after you've used them is also crucial. You reflect on what worked well and what could be improved next time. This component includes setting specific learning goals, providing clear targets for your efforts. These goals make your learning purposeful and measurable. It also involves selecting appropriate learning strategies based on the task and your personal strengths. This active choice ensures you are using the most efficient methods. Finally, it means making necessary adjustments during learning. If a strategy isn't working, you adapt your approach without hesitation. Consider an example. When reading a complex text, a student might plan to read a section, then summarize it in their own words. If they find themselves struggling, they might adjust their reading speed, reread difficult passages, or look up unfamiliar terms. This active planning, summarizing, and adjusting demonstrates strong regulation of cognition. Developing strong metacognitive skills offers a wealth of benefits that extend across all aspects of academic and professional life. These skills are not just about improving grades, they are about transforming how you approach challenges. They cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and self-improvement. Firstly, metacognition profoundly empowers independent learning. Learners become less reliant on external guidance and more capable of directing their own educational journey. They can identify their learning needs, find resources, and evaluate their progress autonomously. Secondly, it significantly enhances adaptability to new situations. When faced with unfamiliar problems or subjects, metacognitive learners can quickly assess the demands and adjust their strategies. This flexibility is invaluable in a rapidly changing world. They are not rigid in their approach but fluid and responsive. Thirdly, strong metacognitive skills improve complex problem-solving abilities. By thinking about how they are thinking, individuals can break down problems, monitor their solution attempts, and revise their strategies. This systematic approach leads to more effective and innovative solutions. They can identify cognitive biases or flawed assumptions in their own reasoning. Finally, metacognition fosters greater resilience in learning. When encountering difficulties or setbacks, metacognitive learners are better equipped to understand why they struggled. They can then adjust their approach rather than becoming discouraged. This ability to learn from mistakes and persevere is a hallmark of successful lifelong learners.